In the previous two videos, we'll look at 10 rules that govern subject-verb agreements in English. In this section, we're going to look at 5 more. So we're going to go right from rule number 11. If you haven't watched the first two videos, you could go back and watch them so you can enjoy this one. So rule number 11 says, a singular verb is usually used with words or phrases that express periods of time, fractions, weights, measurements, and amount of money. So a singular verb usually goes with words or phrases that express periods of time, fractions, weights, measurements, and amount of money. Some examples. Number 1, 30 minutes is too short for such a difficult test. Now take note, 30 minutes, of course, is more than one, but the rule says that expressing time, the verb that goes with that is singular. That's what the rule says, and so we go for it. So 30 minutes is too short for such a difficult test. Example 2 says 365 and a quarter days makes 1 year. Take note, these are a period of time. 365 and a quarter days, not day, makes 1 year because that's a period of time. Number 3, 4 quarts of oil was required to get the car running. 4 quarts of oil was required to get the car running. So this is measurement, isn't it? Or weight, I should say. So 4 quarts of oil was required to get the car running. 2 kilograms is too heavy to carry by a boy. 2 kilograms is too heavy to carry by a boy. It's too heavy for a boy to carry. So 2 kilograms is too heavy, even though kilograms, more than one. But this is also weight. And then 6 hours is too long for that simple text. 6 hours, more than one. But the verb says period, time. 6 hours is too long. Interesting rules in grammar. Then rule number 12, if the subjects are both plural and are connected by the words or, nor, neither, nor, either, or, and not only but also, the verb is plural. So if the subject on each side is plural, then the verb is plural when they are connected with any of this. So the examples, the children or their parents come to see the doctor once in a while. So the children, plural subject on one hand, joined by all, their parents, plural subject on the other hand, the verb will be come. Not only men, but also women are invited for the program. So not only men, but also women. So men, women joined by not only, but also. The verb will be plural. Neither teachers nor students of that institution are to blame for that miscalculation. So neither teachers nor students of that institution are to blame for that miscalculation. So teachers on one hand, students on the other hand, joined by neither nor, the verb will be plural. Sometimes either you or they are to make sure that things work well or smoothly, things work out smoothly. Sometimes either you or they are to make sure. So the subject, you, plural, they, plural, joined by or, the verb will be plural. Number 13, if one subject is singular and one plural, and the words are connected by the subjects are connected by the words or, nor, neither, nor, either, or, not only, but also, you use the verb form of the subject that is nearest to the verb or nearer to the verb. If we're talking about two subjects. So if you have two subjects and one is singular and the other is plural, joined by any of these connectors, the verb agrees with a nearer subject. Of course, when you are near somebody, you can put your hand around the person. But if somebody is far away from you, you can't. In the same way, the verb just puts its hand around the nearer subject in terms of agreement, metaphorically speaking. So let's look at some examples. Either the bears or the lion has escaped from the zoo. So the lion is close to the verb, so the verb is has. Then on the other hand, neither the lion nor the birds have escaped from the zoo. The birds closer to the subject, the verb, the bears closer to the verb, I should say. So the verb is have. The third one, Kofi or the children are coming over this afternoon. So Kofi, singular, the children, plural, are coming over this afternoon. On the other hand, the children or Kofi is coming over this afternoon, because once you join a singular and a plural subject with any of this connected, the verb agrees with the nearer subject. It's also called the law of proximity in grammar. Rule number 14. Indefinite pronouns can either be always singular or plural, or fluctuate between singularity and plurality, depending on the context. Indefinite pronouns are those that are not specific, exact, or definite. So they can be singular, they can be plural, and then they can also be fixed as singular or fixed as plural. But a context can also come up where they would be singular based on the context or plural based on the context. Whatever the case, examples would explain this rule. So we're going to have the singular ones, as we can capture them here. All these ones are always singular. So another, anybody, anyone, anything, each, either, enough, everybody, everyone, everything, little, much, neither or neither, nobody, no one, nothing, one, other, somebody, someone, something. All these ones are always singular, this indefinite pronouns. Then we have these ones that are always also plural, both, few, many, others, several. So when you see these ones, the verb automatically will be plural. When you see the previous ones, then the verb will automatically be singular. Then we have rule number 15. If two infinitives are separated by and, they take the plural form of the verb. So if you see two infinitives, when we say infinitive, they begin with to, the preposition to. So example 1, to walk and to chew gum require great skill. To walk and to chew gum require great skill. So to walk as one subject, to chew gum, another subject, joined with the connector, the conjunction and, they will be plural. So to walk, one, to chew, two, plural, so require great skill. To drive and to make a call at the same time are criminal. To drive, one. To make a call is another one. At the same time are criminal, are crime. Then we have to study grammar and to learn pronunciations come with a lot of hard work. To study grammar, one thing. To learn pronunciations, another thing, come with a lot of hard work. To meet and to socialize with famous people make some people nervous. So to meet, one way. To socialize with famous people, another way, make some people nervous. So if two infinitives are separated by and, they take the plural form of the verb. So these are also 5 main rules that govern subject-verb agreement. We're going to look at some other more rules in the next video. Stay tuned.